Hey guys, what is going on? It's me, Summoner Blue, and I'm here today doing a bit of an update video, just like I had said I was going to last week. Again, I'm just playing a random little run here of Castle Crashes in the background, just to have something to look at while we're pretty much doing some stuff here. But I haven't played Castle Crashes in so long, it's actually kind of fun. Not really playing anything hard. I'm kind of over level for this area, level 34 really. I mean, this is the very beginning of it. I'm probably going to be done by the time we get to the boss here. So, you know, just you know, trying to get with the format of things. This is how it's going to pretty much be every week, around Wednesday or Friday or something like that. One of the two. I'm going to be doing weekly uploads for weekly updates. I mean, not uploads. And of course, I'm doing weekly uploads. How do I do the thing? Is this how I do the thing? Do I push a button? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I couldn't remember how to actually use my special. So there you go, that's something. Oh man, I'm getting too much into the game. Okay, so pretty much, last week I came back from my trip, and I did a bit of an update then on what I was planning on doing. And I got a few responses on stuff to do like DLC quest. Was one of the things that was commented to do. I don't really like DLC quests that much. I've already beat it, and it was not very long or hard at all. I guess it's more satirical in that regard. At the same time, I would much rather play an actual better satirical game than have to worry about that. It was just really weird. Like, I didn't like it at all. I thought I would love it, because I love stuff like Evoland, and I love games that kind of, you know, don't take themselves too seriously. But it didn't take itself too seriously. That's good. That's great. At the same time, it wasn't one of my favorite games. I'm sorry if it's one of your favorite games. It's not one of my favorite games at all. On the other hand, another thing was mentioned, another game that I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm so unprofessional right now. But it was something I could do, I guess. Something I could have done. I don't know. I'm willing to do any of the games after I'm done with one of my Let's Plays. Honestly, the one that looks like it's going to get done quickest is probably Shovel Knight, which last week I said I was going to record some Magicite and Shovel Knight, but I ended up having some problems last week in recording Shovel Knight. And I'm like, you know what? They're probably just gonna. It's probably gonna be fine. I just need to reset the computer or something like that. And I did that, and I didn't record it for a while. I just stuck to Magicite. And so I went to record some Shovel Knight the other day, and it happened again. Something happened again that stopped me from recording it, and I've since fixed it. But I think in the process of fixing it, I might have messed with my audio settings or something, because I'm really loud in the game. I'm really loud. As far as actually talking and speaking and whatnot, I should probably pick up this just to make it a little bit fairer for these guys. I mean, they dropped their chicken and everything for me. So it was weird, and I was able to finally record, but my audio settings were not the best, and I feel really bad for that. But it's just something that has to happen. I peaked a lot, but I had a lot of fun recording the game. In fact, you know, you'll just see it. I'm actually planning on uploading an episode today, and it should be up by now. Maybe it's not. I don't know. The princesses, they're all hanging up there, especially that one. Look at that. That guy looks big. But pretty much, I don't even have to worry about this guy. He barely hurts me. They're taking the princesses. They're taking them. I was able to actually start recording it finally, and I actually, you know, did get a lot of stuff done, but my audio was messed up, and hopefully I'll be able to fix that before recording something else. I've been trying to wait to record the lunchbox for a few days, because I'm trying to do something with it that's honestly a lot more trouble than it's probably gonna pay out for. But I enjoy my little story that I gave it, because ever since I started playing the game, I've been having some weird audio, or not audio, but visual glitches. And so I made up my own story in my head as to why that was. And I'm glad that I'm able to kind of show that off more than anything. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to just kind of fool around with that for a bit. Money, 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 money. But that's going to be really fun to do, and I'm glad for that. However, it is going to cause me to hold off for a few days at least to record it again. I mean, it would probably be a lot quicker to record if I actually did my job and recorded it. I mean, honestly, there's nothing stopping me from recording it at all, except just kind of don't want to sometimes, you know. I just kind of don't want to record a lot of the lunchbox a lot. Well, I mean, I do want to record the lunchbox. I don't want to do what I'm doing because it's tedious and it's hard, and I also have to figure out how to actually get it to work, and I just have a lot of things. I know I can do it though. I know it'll be done. So there's that, at the very least. I know it will be and can be done. It's just going to take a few days. So I'll get over the tediousness of it, and I'll complete it. And whenever I actually do it, I'll let you guys know what the tediousness of it was, and you guys can, you know, tell me to suck it up and I'm a pansy, you know, all that kind of good stuff, you know, because that's just how it is. Other things I'm really working on. I've always considered myself a bit of a writer. Ever since I was a kid, I've been working on a story that I haven't really, you know, done much with. But in my later life up here, I've actually been getting a lot of help from someone who I really admire for their writing. And you know, she's watching, you know, I really do, and I'm glad that you're watching over some stuff for me. And it's something that I really hold to my heart. I really hold the story to my heart, and I'm glad I'm actually finally going to be able to do something with it and get it kind of completed, even if it isn't the exact thing that I worked on whenever I was a kid. It is something that is going to be taking up a little bit of my time, but not really something that is going to be needing a lot of my time. I don't know if that's really a way to put it. But it is going to be taking up some of my recording time, which is fine. Also, I'm actually working on getting my own life set up in college and things like that, and I'm going to be going for massage therapy. Hopefully, physical therapy, massage therapy, both of them if I can. Physical therapy more likely, and actually more preferred at this point. But it's one of those things to where it's something. It's just some things that are going on in my life right now, and I thought, you know, it might be neat to let people know in these little updates. You could just be saying, I don't care, tell me more about the stuff you're actually doing online, and I agree, that is something that is more pressing. I'm also working on stuff for my Parody channel. I got a lot of people working on a video series I'm going to be starting and hopefully finishing at some point, but the first episode is well on its way to potentially starting. I've been doing some researching. I've been doing some script writing, and it's going to be really fun. So whenever that comes out, when it gets closer to coming out, I'll let you guys know, and I'll also, you know, hopefully be able to entertain a few people without just relying on Let's Plays and whatnot. I used to do parodies all the time. And it's something I really, really held to my heart as well. I don't know if any of you guys have actually seen any of them, but you know, I have my parody channel linked on the actual channel if any of you want to go check any of them out. And it's just only a small percentage of the things I've actually done. My most noted stuff I've done is I was in a group called DDS, Dragondubstudios, and we did a lot of Digimon Tamer parodies, and we made pretty far. We got up to like episode 8, but we did like 9 episodes, so it was like 7, 1 and 2, and then 8, and we stopped somewhere around like a year or so ago, and we have a script for the next episode, but we're not really, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Our editor, you know, we've had so many things happen between our editors and ourselves, and you know, things happen like that to where we just haven't picked things like that up for quite a while. Maybe it's for the best though, who knows. But I'm also working on some stuff like that, like I said, another series for my parody channel. And I'll link to my other, I'll link to the DDS thing so you guys can check that out if you really feel like it. But what does all this mean, really? It means that I'm doing a lot more videos. But if I do a lot more videos, it's gonna be a... Okay, stop that. That's just mean, and I don't like you for it. Alright, this boss is like my least favorite boss. But it does mean that I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, but at the same time, the videos might have a big delay at some point. Maybe not longer than probably another week. I don't think I have anything I'm really taking a lot of time out of myself to do for quite a while. Except again for the parody work, but again, I can do that from my home, so there's not really anything that's stopping me from doing anything like that while things are going on. Hey baby, what's going on? I guess the biggest thing that's really coming from this is that this scene is so sad. Is that I am working on stuff, and I can't wait to continue to work on stuff, and I hope that you guys still want to watch my stuff. I mean, I know I don't have a lot of people on here watching things that I do, but it is, you know, it is really nice to get feedback. It's really nice to have people actually, you know, watching my stuff, because it makes me feel really good. And whenever I get comments saying, like, you know, you should do this game, or I really like this game that you did, I really love the lunchbox, I really do like this and that, it makes me really happy to just read those things and know that things I'm doing right now are at least being enjoyed by somebody. No matter how little people I have on here watching me, I do value every comment, every like, every favorite, everything. So I'm really thankful to you guys. You give me a bit of a purpose to do something, even if I know that it's not really making any big difference or anything like that in anybody's lives or anything. It just makes me feel like, you know, people enjoy what I do, so I can do it and I can keep doing it. Got a little sappy there, but that's just how I roll sometimes. But other than that, I'm going to be working on Magicite for a little bit more. Magicite apparently just got updated with things that I can't really do anything with, because I've not even beat the game once before yet. Now they're opening more things for beating the games with more ridiculous means. I'm not entirely sure how much longer I'm going to be able to do Magicite. I'm at least going to play it till I beat it once, hopefully, if I can beat it. And the lunchbox will probably end sooner. It'll probably end sooner than later. Again, all I have to do is get this one thing set up, and then I'm good for the rest of the game. The lunchbox is going to end whenever all my Pokemon are dead, or I beat the Elite Four and a champion. I'm not going to go into the other parts of it, at least for a Nuzlocke type of thing, because it's too hard. I don't want to beat the Elite Four again and lose all my overpowered Pokemon. So unless people want me to do some after-game stuff, like I was planning on doing for Platinum, planning, keyword, then I'm not going to be doing much of anything with that. Which means that I will be putting up another Pokemon series soon after that. Now, I'm still not 100% on which one it's going to be, but I found a really cool looking like game for Pokemon called Pokemon Zeta and Omicron, I think is what they're called. And it's like an entirely new Pokemon game. You can change the graphic settings on it for a lot, and it works really well on my computer. I haven't seen much of it. I've seen like the first like 10 minutes or so of it, and I might end up doing something with that afterwards, or I might go on to the next generation of games and go like Black and White or something like that. I don't know what I'll do yet, but things are looking fun, and I can't wait. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue Nuzlocking, or if it's going to be a different type of thing, or if I'll continue the lunchbox in general, because I like doing the lunchbox, but I'm running out of names for food, you know? And not to mention, I'm so sad. I'm so sad all the time. They make me sad. Things are sad in that game. I mean, I'm mostly talking about shawarma. I mean, we all know that. But things get sad. I lose people, and then I feel bad, and I have a lightsaber. So, you know, maybe I feel a little bit better now that I have a lightsaber. This will probably be the last boss I fight for this update. The only things I say at this point is that the updates will continue. This is just things that I've been doing for the week and things that I have planned for the future. A lot of things I'll probably update again next week. Whether or not I have anything new to say or not, it still has a week to be determined. But, you know, knowing me, probably not. I died. I just died. I wasn't paying attention or anything, but I died, and I'm so high level for this play. Oh, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Hold on. That's not happening. I'm mad now. Game made me mad. Oh, I'm still missing an item. I think I'm still missing an item. Yeah, I think I'm missing an item. I think I'm missing this item. What is that? Is that a golden... It's a golden something I think I'm missing. A golden... something. I don't know. Let's go to the map. Is it down here? Yeah, I'm missing this thing. Oh man, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was missing that. Well, there you go. I mean, like, I guess I still have a lot to do on this game. But yeah, I will be doing a lot more things in the future. The things I've been talking about are just things that I personally are going through in my life, and I hope that this hasn't been too boring for anybody. I should have some episodes of Shovel Knight coming out over the next week. And I hope you really enjoy them, because I enjoyed playing Shovel Knight so much that it's just a shame how short of a game it is, honestly. I mean, it's not like short enough to be like, oh, don't get it or anything like that, but it's short enough to be like, hey, man, this has just been 6 hours, so, you know, what's going on here? I guess spoiler tag right there. I'm not entirely sure. I might put in an annotation. But I just hope that you guys will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed recording it, even with the audio being a little bit weird, a little bit loud and peaky. I can't really do much about that. I can do stuff when I'm too low or when I'm too like echoey in the stuff, but I can't actually do anything whenever I'm too peaky. I'm probably gonna have to get a better microphone at some point, and I need to get a better microphone at some point for actually doing other voice acting and parody work. But, you know, I haven't done it yet, so I don't have the money for it right now, honestly. I mean, who knows? Maybe going to college for physical therapy, I'll have more money than I'll even know what to do with. Haha! That's living the dream. Have all the monies. Don't need anything. All you need is love. Yeah. Love and money. Money and love. It's a sad truth of the world. It really is. Very unfortunate, actually. But I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's only unfortunate, I guess, if you let it be unfortunate. As long as you think of only the fact that, yeah, money is needed, but it's not important. Like, there's a lot of things that are very needed. Air is needed. But you don't have to think of it as important. You just have to think of it as, hey, you know, it's like, hey, this thing is something I need to have and I need to do, and there's no other thing for it. It's just kind of the thing that's definitely needed. You don't have to think of it as, you know, like, oh man, I'm glad that I'm so privileged that I have this air, because you are. I mean, granted, you are privileged to have the air. I mean, people in space don't have air, so, you know, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Give me that. No, give me that. Yeah, we're gonna have the potions out. Okay, so again, this will be the last boss, and he did kind of piss me off earlier with the whole being all like super soldier on me and things like that. But you know, he's just really upset. He's really upset about his friend being all gone, and I understand that. I mean, I've had to leave friends behind. Whenever I moved up here, I left a bunch of my friends back in the South, and you know, whenever I was on my trip, I got to go to the South to see some of them. At the same time, I didn't get to see all of them, so I technically have still left a few of them, and I hope that they miss me as much as I miss them. Again, I'm just at this point riding a weird high of talking too long about stupid stuff. So I hope that this wasn't too boring for you. I hope that now you understand, you know, how my week's kind of been, to an extent of, you know, not really personalized. I mean, I didn't give you like a personal history of what exactly went on during the week. I don't think anybody's interested about that. You know, I hung out in my room all day, and I went to see friends, and I went and did productive member of society things. Yeah, right. And then I kissed the princess. Oh man, the jokes. Oh man. You still got it in you, Blue. You still got it in you, buddy. I feel so weird every time I call myself Blue. I've had so many names on the internet. You know, we're just gonna go over. Just gonna leave behind the thing that I said before about being a productive member of society. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Is what I was getting ready to say. Has this been on the thing the entire time? Has my mouse been on the? Well. Don't I feel sheepish? I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, later days.